need to keep them under a certain amount of threes. Obviously that didn't happen tonight. What are your thoughts on your defence?
Yeah, right off the bat, we just had breakdowns on Scout all night, and the beautiful challenge that we had tonight was going against the reigning champs, and to really test where we're at, and that's our lessons. Is like we can't skip the little things, and we've been talking about that a fair bit, and we knew we had to defend the three, and they sit there with 16, like we make our 13, great. But to give them 16, and just the way they got it early on was the frustrating part. 5 in the first quarter, off breakdowns, not staying in front of ours, and then a domino effect. So the exciting thing right now is like we can fix everything that went wrong tonight for us. We know that. Our ball screen coverage wasn't up to scratch tonight. We look at all the other areas of the box score, and it's like we're kind of right there. But there's too many times we're digging ourselves in a big hole, and then we have to fight and come back, and that's something we've got to rectify pretty quick.
Felt like a lot of those threes, those bigger plays that they made coming straight on the back of your good buckets. Sort of momentum happened a lot early in the game in the bell.
For sure, and like we said, we needed to take the air out of the ball in this game. Like we couldn't make it a high-paced game, and some of our offense, while great, we make a shot or whatnot, not to be able to get a stop on the back of that is a frustration, because that's something we hang our hat on. That's something we try and have some pride about. And tonight we just didn't get it done. So, there's a lot there that we can go look at and definitely make change on for sure.
How much are you going to miss Aaron in the next four more games without him?
Yeah, I mean we're playing the top of the league. So one thing we'll learn is how much we are really in the mix, and where we need to get our growth and where we're going to improve. But yeah, like someone like Bainesy is someone you're going to miss. It's not an easy fix on that. But the other part is we've been playing out without Bannon. Like that's not an easy fix either. So we're not adverse to it. We're not used to it. But for us, it's about the guys in the room, and we know we've got enough talent with. Whether we've got 1, 2, 3 guys out, that if we stick to our what we want to be about, we can put ourselves in a position to win any ball game. And again, 113 points, like that's not us. Like we want to hang our hat on our D, and we just didn't do that tonight.
Justin, how do you feel Rocco and Harry Tyrell did tonight, filling the ball without Bainesy there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big ask. Like they've been used to, a three-headed snake, and to be honest, Rocco we've thrown in the deep end probably a couple of weeks ahead of where we ideally wanted to. But that said, I thought they both had great moments, and I thought they both had learning moments, and both are going to be better for this run. We're going to be better in understanding how we can manage rotations a bit. We gave DJ some time there late. Sydney are unique in the lineups they put out there, and I thought DJ did a great job of coming in late there and being able to have an impact. So, we know we're going into Melbourne. We've got to make sure that we get a good impact out of those bigs.
So it's offensively probably the area you guys are trying to work on after the first couple of games, but got your biggest output tonight with 102 points, but their switching at moments caused some issues. What are your thoughts on the team's execution on that end tonight?
Yeah, I think 102 points is enough. Like, we made plays enough throughout the duration of the game. It was just the other end of the floor. Like, they set the tone with the pace they wanted to play right from the jump, and we were just chasing tail right from the get-go.
Yeah, so there's been a couple of close games now at home. How do you feel about the fact that you're coming back from 20, you're getting really close, and then you're sort of falling away a bit there? Is that a bit of inspiration? You're almost there, or is it just that first 6-12 minutes of the game, you've got to really get a lead, you think?
Bit of both. Like, I love the fight and the guys. Like, we're always going to love how we respond from those moments, but we can't keep putting ourselves in those sort of situations. Like, we've got to be better. Like, simple.
Good production from you and Chris Smith tonight. How does it feel knowing that if you chuck to Smith, there's a really good chance it's going to be a three-pointer?
Yeah, he's got a flamethrower. Like, he can shoot the ball ridiculously good, and we'll keep finding him great shots.
Justin, can I just ask, you would have been surprised by the 5 weeks last night. How much did you want to challenge it or appeal it? Where's your headspace at around?
Yeah.
What's the reaction to the suspension, firstly?
First part is like making sure the individual's okay, and that's been something this group's great around our brotherhood and making sure that we do get around people. But the second part was, all right, it is what it is. Now, how do we make sure we take care of these next 5 games? This league is really tight this year, and we know that we don't want to be dropping game after game and making that as an excuse because someone's out. So, for us, we had every expectation to come in here, put in a good showing and put ourselves in a position to win. And again, I'll say it again, it doesn't matter which of our guys are suiting up every night. We expect that to be the way we'll go. So, yep, it's a whole, there's no question about it, but it's one that presents a great opportunity for us. A perceived problem can be that, or it can be an opportunity to go find some change and then see when Bannon and Bainesy come back, there's a huge addition to us in the back end of the season. So, our mindset's great. We know what we've got to do. Sobey's just hit it on the head. We can't keep digging holes and then having these great comebacks, because that is the thing you love. The fight in this group is unquestionable, but we can't keep doing that, and that's what we've got to fix.
So do you think Sunday's game is a really important one? Make sure it's not 3 losses on the trot, or every game just as important as the other one?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what you just said at the end, every game matters in this league. I think there's been year in, year out where people have just missed out on percentage. So we'll go into every single game with the same sort of thing. We're going in to put on our best show and make sure we execute the way we want to play and give ourselves the best chance to come away with the win.
Was Bainesy watching from home tonight, or was he in the stadium at all tonight? Or?
No, he watched at home. He's always with us in one way or another. And now we go on the road. We go to Melbourne. Great opportunity again to go take on a team that has won championships in the last few years, and we want to test ourselves against that.
Coach, just with Bainesy out, is there an opportunity to see Rocco starting at some point? What is the plan for him over the next month?
We're always about who's going to impact winning the most, and right now, as I said, throwing Rocco in the deep end wasn't the plan this early, but as he earns opportunity, there's always a chance. But it shouldn't be unspoken how great Tyrell has been so far in our games, and he's really anchored. He's been our best consistent performing big through the game so far, so he'll continue to have that opportunity. And we talk about every position in our group. We know we've got depth. We want it to be that we win every possession on the night, and so whoever starts doesn't really matter. It's, are you getting that done together as a pair? And again, we just didn't have enough of those battles won tonight.
Any further questions on Zoom?
Yeah, can I just ask one for you, Justin? 2-part question. First of all, when you got the job, you would have penciled this game against Melbourne for Sunday to go up against Dino for the first time. So you're excited for that challenge, and also they play such a different style to Sydney. Sydney love to push the pace and get the shots up. So how challenging is that to play 2 teams with such different styles in the one weekend?
Yeah, I think that's the league though. There's pretty vast styles from week to week, and that's where we've got to be great at these quick turnarounds. We dealt with that last weekend, so it's not like we're unversed. But being able to just get our preparation in, have consistency in how we want to go about our habits, that's our work on right now, and so that's how we'll approach tomorrow. As far as Melbourne goes, it's I owe a lot to that club, and the part of the reason I'm here today is because of the things we were able to achieve there. But to be honest, I just want to go in and kick their tail. We've now got 2 losses in a row. I don't care who we play on Sunday. We just got to find a way to be better, and that's what matters to me. And what I love is I know we're going to come in, do our work tomorrow, be better, and learn from our lumps, and then come in and put ourselves in a position to go get a win.
So I just have one more. Do you feel like you're in career best form at this point in the season?
Are
you going to claim for the MVP this season?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that as long as I've been put in great positions to make plays for myself and my team, and I'll keep doing that. And yeah, whatever happens, I'll just continue to work on my craft and continue to get our team the best shots we can, and help us try and win some games, or not try, but help us win some games moving forward. Would you say this is the best you feel, health-wise, in the last couple of years, though? I definitely feel a lot better than what I did the last year and a half, for sure. That's pretty simple. It was a tough year and a half, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better.
Yes is the answer. He's doing very well.
We'll wrap it up there. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.